Hello, welcome. Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody is doing well.
What password did you give me now?
Let me see it. Bring it over to me, and I'll see if I can fix it.
It's not black. And now I just got off where the other. Oh, we got the game I just came. Don't look.
You got it? So it's working?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a different
okay.
game.
All right, that's fine.
Okay. Mom, there's a whole bunch of games on this one. Mom. You need to see this one.
Oh, cool, cool. Setting up her iPad with, like she wants to play games. What a pain in the ass. Oh my God. Pain in the ass. Anyway. First person here is Queen for today. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you may be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Listen to your intuition, and a new journey begins. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Don't be afraid to set boundaries in personal relationships today, and you may be spending time with the Taurus. Beautiful one for today. Beautiful one for today.
Don't you look at me.
May have choices and options that come in around social activity in areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life begins to move forward towards greener pastures. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And no, I can't do this, okay, Avery? I have to do what I'm doing now, okay? I can't set up all this stuff now. It's going to take me too long. Okay, that you should be able to do it now. Let me see it. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, it's got to ask you a million questions. Be wise for the next days. Be wise for the next days. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past, and life comes into balance. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. You may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may have money coming in, finances could be improving, and a new journey is on the horizon. Not bad. Lucinda, general for the week. General for the week. You've got the world at your feet, and your luck is changing for the better quickly. If you had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself, move into the past. Life comes into balance. You may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and you could have some money headed your way. Lucinda, for tomorrow, Monday. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and you might be feeling, this is Dee Dee for tomorrow. I think I said Lucinda. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and a disappointment heals or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. Negativity moves into the past, and the hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Vartika, love. Vartika, love. Hi, Zara and Mel. Hello, hello. Vartika, love. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and with perseverance, your love life can move forward pretty quickly. Possibly with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or maybe a Cancer. You do have long-term potential coming in around you as far as love is concerned, but you might need to cut away people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Mega love. Mega love. When it comes to love, life is moving forward towards greener pastures, and life could change for you for the better quickly. But you might need to cut away people, places, and things that no longer serve you. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success, and things could change for you quickly But if you feel like something or someone is holding you back, you might need to disconnect from that energy in order to move forward. And then you have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Is it very dark in here? That's all right, I guess, right? I didn't put the light on. Oh, I didn't change the title again. What an asshole. Okay, it's all right. It's all right for right now. The donations are now $3. I know a lot of people don't know yet, and I didn't change the thing. That's okay. Don't worry. I keep forgetting. Let me just pin this. Live, love. Live, love. You could have new beginnings on the horizon. If you're currently with someone and your current relationship is functioning well, it can continue to move forward. But anything that's not functioning well or disappointing, half in, half out, any of that nonsense will move into the past. In order for new beginnings to start that have long-term potential, listen to your intuition and explore your options. If you're not with anyone right now, you could have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Leo comes up very strong around you. Also Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. New beginnings on the horizon with a Capricorn are possible. And life's moving forward, not backwards, so it's probably new energy coming in. You have long-term potential around love. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Jasmina, General. Avery, I can't. I just can't do all this right now. We're never going to get done. What do you want to do? Shapes and colors?
I want a pink.
All right, listen. When it asks for your nickname, you just have to put in an A. A, and then hit the blue button, okay?
Oh.
Oh, shit. I got to sign in. Come on. Oh, my God. All right, I can't do this right now. You can find something else to do. Why does everything have to take 25 steps? Just fucking sign in. Why do you even need to be signed in to play a game? Find something else to do. I can't do all that right now. It's too much. It's so annoying. Go back to the other game that you were playing, that you're already signed in at. Jasmina, General. No, you can play with the other games.
Yeah, but I want to go.
All right, bring it to me. Bring it to me. Jasmina, listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Making decisions that push your career forward, career, work, school, business, whatever you do all day. Choices and options come in around work, school, business. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward. Money comes in and finances improve, although it may be slow and steady wins the race. There's happiness coming in around finances. Oh my God. Oh, I'm going to kill somebody. Whoever designed this program.
Why?
Because it's annoying that you have to make up a new email. Then you have to remember the email. And then it's telling me that it's invalid. Why is it invalid?
So just won't play that game?
Okay, let's forget about this game for right now. Can we play something else?
Okay. I just like want to see if I have the other games I want and just about so.
Here, you want to do Duolingo?
Just gotta press that arrow.
How about preschool?
Preschool?
It's probably going to be the same thing, where I'm going to have to sign in for 85 times. Why isn't that one working? Here, just find something else to play with, please. What are you looking for?
That was squishy. I swear that was right here. If you just come around it,
Oh, shit. Go get a towel now. Oh, my God. Why? Why does everything have to be annoying? Holy shit.
Here.
Okay, did you wipe it up since you spilled it?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Thank you. I'm not a sir.
I'm just trying to call you it. Because you're my mom and I need to listen to you, so I call you my servant.
Okay, thank you. Dakota for this week. Dakota for this week. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off when you listen to your intuition. Life moves forward. You may have choices and options that come in around social activity. Slow and steady wins the race, but life moves forward towards greener pastures. You also may be spending time with, you have a Leo here and an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Happiness comes in when you explore your options. And around social activity, you may have plenty of opportunity around social activity. Pallavi, love. When it comes to love, exploring your options and setting boundaries could lead you to success. You've got water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, maybe a Sagittarius. Old wounds heal and move into the past and life moves forward. Fire and water come up strongest around you, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But Sagittarius and Scorpio come up the strongest. A well-balanced, well-functioning relationship comes in when you're clear about what it is that you want. Chart, love. New beginnings are on the horizon. With the Empress, you've got love and money coming in. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down and a wish comes true. Could be with a Leo or a Taurus. New people are coming in before the end of this year. You may find yourself in a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship and a new journey begins. Hello. Why was Jay, family friend, kept taking pictures near me? Felt awkward. I don't think it had anything to do with you. I just think that they were doing whatever it is that they were doing. Like, you weren't in the pictures, right? Yeah, I don't think that you had anything to do with it. I think that they were just kind of being overly dramatic or showing off or something. Not in front for you, just in general. Jamila, did Amy Bradley get trafficked? Did Amy Bradley get trafficked? Yeah, I think so. Lita, despite everything, the landlord has denied me to have my cats. If I present her the law, she can't deny service animals. Will she change her mind? No, I don't think so. So, okay, the way that this reads, it's like if you moved in there knowing that she didn't allow animals, like that's the law, how are you going to prove that they're service animals if they're stray cats? You know what I'm saying? And it's like one thing doesn't equal another. So it's like she's going to say that whatever happened that happened, it doesn't, just because something bad happened doesn't mean that she's going to change the rules for you. So I don't think so. I don't think so. You could try it. You could try it, but I don't know how you're going to prove that they're service animals. Cosmic, work in general. Work in general. You've got new beginnings on the horizon that lead to success, and negativity is moving into the past. You may be feeling a little bit more grounded and stable financially. Life is moving forward, and you may feel relief around life moving forward. A wish comes true. Not bad. Not bad. And see, is the guy at work still interested? Is the guy at work interested? I think so, yes. I think so. Um, Therapist will create a letter with her license number on it and stuff like that. Yeah, but will the therapist do that? These cats are not trained to be service animals. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you move into a building and you're not allowed to have animals, you knew that moving into it. I don't think she's going to change the rules, but you can try it. I mean, it can't hurt, but it's like one thing doesn't equal another. You see what I mean? It's like if a pipe broke and it inconvenienced you, it doesn't give you the right to bring a dog into the building. Do you see what I'm saying? Like one thing is not equaling another. And to take a bunch of stray cats and bring them into somebody's house that said that there are no pets allowed, I don't think that they're going to go for that because they're not really trained service animals. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you could ask the therapist to see what happens, but I don't think it's going to work. I also don't think it's in your best interest, but you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Um, Lita, love. When it comes to love, exploring your options could lead to success with new beginnings on the horizon. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It looks like you have new beginnings, possibly with Virgo, a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or maybe a Libra. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but choices and options could lead you to success around love with growth, change, and transformation. Lita, that's true. I'm thinking about breaking the lease. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I wouldn't want squatters living above me either. I get it. I get it. I get it. But, think of it the other way. What happens if somebody in that building is severely allergic to cats and they can't be around cats? And now there's cat hair in the apartment, and cat hair gets all over. Dander gets all over. The dog's hair I got hairy steps. It's like, I know everybody wants what they want, but it's like there are certain accommodations. If you don't own your own place, like here, we own our own places, and we're allowed to have dogs and cats, but we're not allowed to let them go out on their own. They have to be on a leash all the time. And like sometimes people, like, the dog listens to them, or the dog is old, and we're like, no, you'll get a fine if the dog is off the leash. When you own your own house, you can do whatever you want, but I've run into trouble with that before. I was getting on the plane once, and I felt so bad for him. Because I love animals. There's a little old man in front of me, and he had a cat in a little carrier. And my dad has a cat, so I'm like, that could be my dad bringing his cat, And the person was like, I'm allergic to cats. I'm definitely allergic to cats. I can't sit next to that cat. And I felt terrible for the man because I'm like, the cat's in a carrier, right? But I get it. So I would have definitely changed seats and let him sit next to me and Avery because we don't care. But somebody else had already done it, and they separated the people. But you would think that the planes would make that arrangement before you actually get on the plane, right? They know there's going to be a cat on the plane. Unless maybe they don't know. I don't know how it works. Alma, General. You have disappointments, heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relief. Maybe spending time with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, listening to your intuition. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. A new journey begins. Right, I'm going to have to put the light on because it's going to be too dark in here for me to read the orange cards. Hang on. What'd you find? Nice. The orange cards and the blue cards are always in horrible shape. Backwards, forwards, upside down. What the hell? Every time. Friendship and union. This is the time for coming together. Friendship and other connections are important. There is strengthening in your bonds with others and your capacity to know who your people are. You're surrounded by incredible insight and encouraging people at this time, and it's important to enjoy the friendships and other connections that you have. If you felt disconnected or out of place for some time, know that you are moving into a far more supportive and joyful space now. Angel Guide is encouraging you to connect deeply and connect deeply with those you trust the most. Ask yourself how you can bring the whole of yourself into relationships and your friendships. Be present, listen, open up, smile, venture forth, and enjoy this time. Self-acceptance. You're making incredible efforts to heal now and release habits and thoughts that once held you back. Take a moment to look at yourself through the loving eyes of Mother, Father, God, and appreciate how far you've come. All the adversity that you faced made you the person that you are today. Angels are wrapping their wings around you and encouraging you to see who they are. And they see you as perfect just the way you are. If your confidence has dropped recently, or have not been as positive as you'd like to have been, change that now by giving yourself credit where credit is due. Maybe you've discovered that negative talk and thoughts aren't working for you. This is the time to try loving yourself instead. To get started, try speaking to yourself in a more respectful and giving yourself some leeway and some time for change. Not bad. Avery, are you feeling okay?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right.
I'm sure.
Summer, love. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and exploring your options could lead to success around love with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Slow and steady wins the race. Fool is in reverse. Something may get revealed around love that could need to be dealt with. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition. Exploring your options leads to success. You may also have water here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Some people are allergic to dogs. I think the cats are worse, though. I think more people have trouble with cats. But yeah, you're right. You're right. I think the bigger issues that landlords have is that the animals can destroy things, or the urine gets into stuff and they can't get the smell out. That kind of stuff. But I know I've had trouble myself looking for a place when I had before, like finding a place that would rent, and we had Brandy was like 14 at the time, and this place I told you that story. I almost didn't get it because the landlord at the time thought that there were no dogs allowed here. Liz, general for today. Liz, general for today. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, but if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Evie, still haven't heard from Will. What is he thinking? He's not really thinking anything. Like, it's not something that's front and center in his mind right now. You'll hear from him at some point, but he just may have a lot going on. Like, there's no real reason why you're not hearing from him other than he's doing his thing. Like, he may be busy with work, school, or business. He may be busy with friends and family. He may have a lot of obligations right now. And, you know, when he gets a chance, he'll reach out, or you'll see him, or you'll run into him or something. But he's not really thinking much at this point. If you want to speak to him, I would reach out to him and not wait, because it may take a minute before you hear from him. New love. What can I do to help me decide on a career choice that I should take? I'm scattered. Explore your options. Exploring your options leads to success, and it's going to help you decide what you like and what you don't like. You could also do a little bit of research, but it's really experience that's going to teach you what you like and what you don't like. Tamana, a guy named G's family approached my family for my marriage, arranged marriage setup. Can you check G's energy and if this is right? Guidance from the cards. I mean, his energy looks good. He's grounded and stable. Looks as if he's hardworking. Looks like he's intuitive, kind-hearted, sincere. I mean, it's a free will thing. You have to make the decision. The cards can't make the decision for you, but I don't see anything wrong with this situation if you're open to it. Mary, finances. Finances are okay. You have a new beginning. Better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business could change finances for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition. Perseverance pays off. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or setting money aside for something may make you feel relief from money moving forward. Tiffany would like to know how my new job will go as assistant director. It should go well. It should go well. You're feeling grounded and stable, happy and content with new beginnings on the horizon. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around career. It looks good. It looks good.
Mom, can we go to the pool today?
Yeah, I told you we could go.
Today, I want to go. I want to go.
But it doesn't open until 12. So I'm going to finish doing this and then we'll get ready.
Okay.
Lita, can I ask why I see the angel numbers, 1s, 2s, and 4s, and sometimes 3s when I think of a specific person in a specific manner? I don't want to be delusional, but I'm hoping it's good. It's power of thought. It's it's like there's no real reason. It's like we see what we want to see when we want to see it. It's like the license plate things. It's like people will say that they see names or birth dates and license plates. We have to look at what's happening in reality. So if you're not in connection with this person and there's no relationship happening, seeing the number 3 doesn't mean anything. I know people want to believe in that stuff, but that stuff kind of goes along the lines of like fantasy and limerence. I've always felt that signs come in strong when we're not emotionally vested. So it's like if you're thinking, oh, I'm in love with John and I keep seeing his birthday somewhere, you're going to keep seeing his birthday because it's in your subconscious and you're noticing it. It's not something that's foreign, like where you may be seeing Ted's birthday too, but you're not paying attention to it because it's a disconnect. Now, if you were seeing something and the situation was not emotionally connected, I would say it could have some significance. Like if there was an issue around the neighbor and the neighbor's birthday kept showing up, or every time like somebody showed up that had like you didn't trust and then you kept seeing the number 6. I would say maybe that means something, but no, I can't say all of these numbers, 1, 2s, and 3s. It's I would stop thinking along those lines, only because I think it encourages limerence and fantasy and infatuation, and there's no real reality around it. Real relationships that you have with anybody else, like say friends, we don't have to see specific numbers for our best friend to call. They just call, or we just call them. You see what I'm getting at? Avery, when I'm talking, you do not talk over me and you don't interrupt. What is it that you're asking me? What? Oh, that's very good. That's called rolling like a ball in Pilates. It's good for your spine. It helps to open up your spine.
Yeah, but
it hurts because you're on the floor. Do it on the mat. It won't hurt. It reminds me of, and look, I was with the numbers too, and the license plates and everything else. But there's a meme. Did you ever see the meme where it's like a woman and she's smiling, and behind her the kitchen's on fire, and the caption says, "I know everything is going to be all right because I saw 11:11 on the microwave." But I get it because I used to believe in all that stuff too, and the songs that came on and being at the right place at the right time, and then I started to look a little bit more at the reality of the situations, and I'm like, I'm just feeding into my own stuff. Like I'm reinforcing beliefs or hopes that are just not really turning into anything, and it's just keeping me stagnant. Anyhow, everybody's guilty of it. Maybe not everybody, maybe not everyone. I think that some of us want to believe that there is a greater purpose because we're suffering from things from like limerence, or we can't get over something. And if you took the situation or the story that somebody, like whatever it is, like whatever the situation is, like I saw 333, so and I'm thinking about George, so that means that we're supposed to be together. Like, let's just say that's my story. If you heard that story from somebody else and somebody else told you that, would you agree with them? And most of the time you would be like, it doesn't really mean anything. Like, one time it was like a horrible blind date, and this was before I started dating Aquarius, so this was like a really long time ago. But I was at the coffee shop and Aquarius's mother came in, and I was like, oh, see, that's a sign. It's a meaning. Like, I'm supposed to be with Aquarius. Why am I here on this blind date? It's stupid. But meanwhile, it's like, it's not a coincidence. It's like, she lives in town. She's probably going to pick up one of her children from work that work right down the street. She stopped for coffee. Like, it's not a big deal. Meanwhile, it's like somebody else's parent may have come in right behind her, and I didn't even notice that person because it was insignificant to me, so I didn't pay attention to it. Like the red bus. You're going to see the red bus if you're looking for a red bus. If you're not looking for the red bus is still there, you're just not noticing it. Anyhow. Anyway. Today's love for this week. Love for this week. You've got new beginnings on the horizon that lead to success. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, maybe a Sagittarius, maybe an Aries. Expressing your wants and needs around love and disconnecting from people, places, and things that no longer serve you is suggested. Ruchi, limerence is bad. I was suffering it for 6 long years. It left me drained. It does. Here's the thing. If any other relationship, right? If you don't have to stare at your phone and envision your father calling you, then you shouldn't have to stare at your phone and envision your boyfriend calling you. Like, nothing, like, it should just happen organically, right? It shouldn't be, I have to see a sign that's going to tell me to do this. The universe is not giving you signs to chase someone who is not interested. Like, it's just not. It's not in your best interest to invest time in something that's not working. Whether it's a job, a person, a relationship, school, like, that's not in your best interest. So why would the universe be sending you some kind of numerology messages, or dreams, or circumstances, coincidences that's encouraging that? It makes no sense. Like, we want it to make sense, but it doesn't. The universe would encourage you to be with the person that is actually showing up. And it kind of winds up branching off into the twin flames thing. It's like, well, maybe I have to wait. What are we waiting for? Like, what are we waiting for? Like, anything that you want to do, like Avery says, well, we're going to go to the pool, we're going to go to the pool. Like, I'm not going to say we'll go to the pool next summer. We're going to go to the pool today. We're going to go to the pool tomorrow. So why would the universe be encouraging us to follow something that's not working? It just doesn't make any sense, but we want to believe it because we believe that things are going to come to us and that we're going to get what we want if we are doing whatever, but it doesn't work like that. Lita, I'm struggling at work with my new job because some employees are arguing with me, and I'll see 222. I don't think that the twos have anything to do with. I think that the struggling with work and the people that are arguing with you and the twos don't have anything to do with one another. I think that reassessing your role in the situation, their role in the situation, and discussing it with a higher up would be the best thing to do. What are the twos telling you? You're right and they're wrong. You see what I'm saying? Like, what do the twos have to do with arguing? The way that this reads is that teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Now, there may be some kind of a dynamic here where people that were once, you were maybe of all the same level, now they may be having an issue with you being above them. But on the flip side of that, there also may be a little bit of ego of you being above them. So it's not, nobody here is 100% right and 100% wrong. But the answer to it is, through teamwork and discussing it with higher ups, the emperor, new beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. The twos aren't giving you that information. And if we didn't look at the cards, that would be my suggestion too, because I worked in a grocery store and I know what goes on there, and I know that everybody is the same until one person gets promoted. And now everybody that was 17, now there's a 17-year-old that's above the other 17-year-olds, and we've been down that road before. So what happens? You have to work through it. But nobody's 100% wrong and 100% right. It works both ways. And I've seen it from both ways. I worked there for a very long time, and we went through a lot of people. And then sometimes we had situations where like a 40-year-old woman would get hired, and the boss was like an 18-year-old, and she didn't feel like she had to listen to that person. But you do, because they're the boss and you're not. So we've had it, in all different kinds of scenarios. Or we've also had where somebody starts dating somebody else, and now the person no longer has to do any of the, they get away with murder because now their boyfriend is now the manager. We've been there. But the twos aren't teaching you anything. They're not saying anything. And it's not really giving you any help. Sarah, it reminds me of my friend telling me maybe I should text my ex because his other accounts keep showing up in my Instagram suggestions. I'm like, ma'am, because you've linked your contacts. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you've linked, and you meet mutual friends. So it's like it's going to show up through mutual friends. There is no sign to contact anybody from the past. If you want to contact somebody from the past, you do it on your own free will. And that's fine. You can do that. But you have to know what you're opening. You're opening up a can of worms that might not be in your best interest. The universe is not sending you a sign through Instagram. Just like, because what did we do back in the 1990s when we didn't have Instagram? We didn't have signs. The universe wasn't giving us signs. Like, we're going to see what we want to see if we want to do something. But is it going to be for our highest good? It may just set you back. Like, if you've mourned the loss of your ex over the last 3 months and you're doing okay, now you're going to reach out and call them, and now it's going to put you back to the place where you're thinking something is going to change. It's not changing. It's not going to change. That person's not changing, the situation's not changing, but now you're back to square one. So why would we do that? Martisha, me and MW Aquarius love. Well, there's communication coming in, and a wish comes true around things moving forward. You may feel relief around things moving forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Listen to your intuition, and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs. The relationship looks like it has potential to function well. I mean, it looks like it's functioning well now, but that may continue. I don't know what you mean by checking online status. Like if you go onto Facebook, the little green dot is there. I mean, but that's the whole reason why the little green dot is there, is because people are looking for that. I mean, social media just caters to that shit. I mean, and it keeps people stuck and stagnant. I mean, it's good, it's great for business, but it is not good for personal relationships at all. At all. And even stupid personal relationships, like you have plans with your best friend. You forgot that you made plans with Joe Schmo. You decide to go out with Joe Schmo. Joe Schmo puts up a picture, and now the best friend's mad because you blew them off. Like, it's all unnecessary crap that's got to go on social media. But people, they can't detox from it. Some people can. I spent like 6 years off of Facebook. I wasn't on it for so long that I couldn't even get into my account. Avery, why can't you just go to the bathroom? Well, you shouldn't be holding it in. You should go to the bathroom, like everybody else does when they have to go. You see anybody else getting to go to the bathroom? No. Oh, why you keep seeing them? I think that you keep seeing them because it's in your subconscious, and your subconscious is programmed to see them. That's what I think. Like, think about a different number, 147. Now let's see how many times we see 147. Just randomly. 147 on the back of a bus, on a billboard, somebody's phone number, whatever it is. Like, we're not programmed to think like that. We don't think 147 means anything, so we don't notice it. Now, if you believe that the twos are giving you some kind of, that you have every right to believe whatever you want, but I can't, if the cards aren't telling me that there's a great meaning behind that, I can't encourage it, is what I'm saying. Vicky got a reply off Leo. Oh, good. Sarah, does a Pisces miss me or think about me? You may pass through their mind on occasion, but I think disconnected from the situation, and it looks like their focus is more moving forward. It's like the way, like it was a lot of turmoil for them, or a lot of like, there was a lot of drama around the situation. So could they miss you? They could on occasion, but it looks like their focus is more on themselves right now. Finances, I did. Maybe I did. Summer, I did. Yeah.
I'm having so much fun. I put it under here to my sheets.
Oh, yeah?
Thanks, and get to it from under.
What?
Well, to me, it's much more than I get to.
I think I'm up to XXX for love. You may have choices and options that come in around love. Empress is bringing in love and money. Listen to your intuition. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs when it comes to love, and don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Got a couple of people here. You have Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Then you have a Taurus here. If you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but exploring your options leads to success. Ruchi, next in love. Ruchi, next in love. When it comes to love, you've got new beginnings that could be quite successful. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past. A wish comes true. You may have a water sign around Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Yeah. Cinnamon for today. Cinnamon for today. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you may have choices and options around social activity. Listen to your intuition, and life begins to move forward towards greener pastures. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Listen to your intuition, and there may be money coming in, or finances could be improving. Maybe this month. It's probably not going to be today, but it may be this month. Priscilla, general for August 13th. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You have the world at your feet. Money comes in, finances improve, and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You've got, you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Could be spending time with a Gemini, and you have success coming in around work, school, or business. Aisha, is Ghazi Taimur loyal in his marriage? I think he is loyal. Priyanka, Harisha Kesh's current thoughts and intentions for me and next action. They find you to be genuinely a nice person, somebody who is smart and intelligent, attractive and happy, pleasant, easy to get along with. There may be communication that comes in relatively soon from this person. Okay, so what is coming towards me for the rest of the year? I'm a Taurus. You've got anxiety eases, money comes in, finances improve, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan to make you feel relief. Life is changing for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you may be spending time with a Leo or another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Evie, you asked what's the difference in between both, but I don't remember what we were talking about. Can you specify? What were we talking about? Jamie and Brianna, Aries. Anxiety eases and community comes in. Although it may be slow or kind of sporadic, things are looking a little bit out of balance, but things should start to move forward. Maybe sometime before the end of this summer, you may be seeing each other again. Emily, near future for Jane and me. Slow and steady wins the race, but you have communication coming in. You should be spending time together, and you may be planning travel. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful, and the effort that you put in doesn't go unnoticed. Shah, love reading. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. You've got leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you. Anything that's broken, disconnected, you're not getting your needs met, and maybe time to cut that away. And then life may move forward with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Old wounds heal and move into the past with new beginnings that come in. Migu for the next 24. Migu for the next 24. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Listen to your intuition. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. And then you may be spending time with a Taurus, maybe spending time with a Gemini. R. Lopez, I can't answer what people are hiding. People are hiding a lot of things. People are allowed to hide things. It's too broad a question. You can ask a different question if you want. Emily, today and tomorrow with Soha. Things look a little slow. You have the Hangman here, and you might feel like you're the only one that's putting in effort. Things are a little out of balance. You've got justice in reverse, and you may be feeling a little disappointed. Nothing terrible is happening. You just may feel like, you might feel like something is off, and if you do, expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Oh, happy birthday, Vicky. Can't chant. Father is sick, so he's at home. I had texted him about last month's expenses. Didn't remind him again. When do you see it coming? Maybe within the week or so. Oh, thank you, Evie. Thank you, thank you. Linus, will I stay? Will I still get the tenancy renewal?
What do you need?
Yes, I think you will. Vicky, general for the rest of the day. General for the rest of the day. You have new beginnings on the horizon that could lead to success around, like whatever it is you're putting time and effort in. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You have the world at your feet. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. A disappointment or negativity is moving into the past. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Success comes in around whatever it is that you're investing time in. Okay. D for today.
You should pick it up.
Cyrus, what is he ripping up?
The pillow.
Cyrus? Cyrus? Is he ripping it or is it just in his mouth? Look.
He first did
Gotta yell at him. Oh, nice. That's very nice. For today, you could be spending time with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. New beginnings are on the horizon that could lead to success. Maybe paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Teamwork is favored, and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Aries sun for the next 24. Slow and steady wins the race, but areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant may now start to move forward. You may be spending time with a Libra. A new venture begins. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past. And you may see growth, change, and transformation around work, school, or business. Hi, Adonis. Jeebus. How will my job application at P? Will I get the offer? Will I get the offer? I think you will get the offer. Yeah, you got good energy around it. Devin, do you see me attracting love options on next week's trip? I don't really see anything significant. There's nothing super significant. No real significance around love. Could you meet somebody? Could you hang out or hook up? It's possible, but I don't see anything that's of substance, really. Sarah, what can I expect from Black Eagle? He is silent for 4 days, and I don't know why. You'll hear from him. There'll be communication that comes in through text message, maybe within the week or so. Lisa, why is Callie ignoring me? This person is setting a boundary. They're upset about something. Setting a boundary, there's an argument. I don't know if you've had an argument or they're upset about something. There could be an argument. Hermit in reverse, they may feel like they've done something wrong and they're not willing to take responsibility for it. And they may be trying to like turn it around on you. I don't really care for that kind of energy. They're trying to make something like it was your fault. With Hermit in reverse is, I know I've done something wrong, but I'm not willing to take responsibility for it. Butterfly 8, love for this upcoming week. For the upcoming week, you've got slow and steady wins the race, and there's not much change happening around love this week. So if you have things planned for this week, things will probably go off as you intend. If you don't have anything planned, there's probably not all that much happening. I don't see a whole lot of love here. There's new beginnings around work, school, or business, time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan is possible, but I don't see a whole lot of love here. Farah, will Ahmed make time to meet me in person this week? I'm not convinced you're going to see him this week. You may see him sometime this month, but it might not be this week. Oh, the difference in the card colors when I said orange and blue. The orange ones are these angel cards that you read from the book. The blue ones are spirit cards that they don't have a book. They just give you the message on the card. Anthony, what is the next surprise good thing coming for me in my foreign graduate study plan? Right now, things look slow. You may finish your studies and working where you are right now, and then maybe over the course of like the next year and a half or so, you may have enough money and finances to make the decision to move foreign. But right now, it doesn't look like you're moving on the immediate horizon. Macy, general for the day. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward when you listen to your intuition. A wish comes true. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you're like sure about what you want and set boundaries.
Do you see a blue cover?
I do. I see it.
Little baby pandas, and I took them out the drawer, and I knew Sasha get them on the top and wear.
So you hit them?
I put them in, and then I set it up for them. So I gave them TV, gave them a little toy and snacks.
Okay, that's
and
great.
Then
the purple panda.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I put in that little pink thing in, and I flipped it over on the bed, and I like put it down, and I took the blue thing and then put it there, and then I covered it up and sand down, put a comfy wear, and then
B. Jay Leo's feelings for me in next action. May find you to be somebody who is grounded and stable, somebody who is kind-hearted, caring, compassionate, well-balanced, a loyal friend. There could be communication that comes in, but it looks slow or sporadic at best. If you want to speak to him, I would reach out to him rather than wait. Nat, no, I didn't do yours yet, love. When it comes to love, you've got disappointments heal and move into the past and life moves forward. You may have a Capricorn, a Virgo, or another earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you and life moves forward. Evie wants the blue ones. Page of Water, intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. Queen of Air, independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing that you are in a situation. Ego, Archangel Jophiel, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Maggie, love. Anxiety eases around love and things begin to move forward when you're clear about what you want and you explore your options. You do have happiness coming in around love, but don't look back on the past. Life is moving forward and you're no longer holding yourself back, but you may have choices and options. You have water here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Although Scorpio comes up the strongest, you have fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but Aries comes up the strongest. New beginnings around the horizon and life moves forward. Starfall, general for today. General for today. You've got disappointments heal and move into the past. And you have somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, and business. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Disappointments heal and move into the past. And a wish comes true. Not bad. Not bad. Magician's heart, love. Disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and you could have a new love offer come in from Water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Anything that's not really functioning well will disintegrate and move into the past. And holding on to things that aren't working may be keeping you stagnant. Exploring your options leads to success. Yeah.
One time I was in Miss Kate's class. I was in room 1. And then I was gonna get paper from the printer and I accidentally broke it by accident. And then Joanna, she fixed it that day.
Oh, that was good. She saved your hide?
Yes. And then Miss Kate said a thing to say was not to be not happy.
Oh no.
Yeah, but then when Joanna fixed it that day, Miss Amy did not even know that. Didn't even know. And then
how did she fix it? Because I broke my printer. Maybe we could give it to her to fix.
Whoa. It was a different kind of printer.
Oh, it was a different kind of printer?
So can I please give me a printer since it's broke?
No, because I'm still going to try to see if I can fix it.
Okay, I'll bring it over. I'm just using it for now. Look, you see?
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Starfall for today and tomorrow. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition and you have a wish that comes true. There may be money coming in, finances could be improving, and you may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Something happens that makes you happy in the next 24 hours, and teamwork is favored. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Amen. This week for O. This week for O. Focusing on a side business, side project, side hustle could be bringing in some extra money for this person. Things look a little slow. You got death in reverse and you have strength in reverse, which can indicate a slowdown or a weakening of the situation. Fool is in reverse. Something may get revealed that may need to be dealt with. Now, maybe it's that new business or whatever that is that's happening that could be hindering this relationship. But overall, it looks like a slow week. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Good morning, Mountain. What do I need to know this week? Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs in both personal and professional relationships. Cause for celebration comes in when you put your wants and needs first. Life begins to move forward. New beginnings are on the horizon around work, school, or business, and you may be spending time, you may have choices and options around social activity. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Not a bad week. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Peach, money. Peach, you got money coming in. You also have a new job or business opportunity coming in that could be bringing in more money, and life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Teamwork is favored and finances should be strengthening. Not bad. Not bad. Eminem, love for Taurus. Love for Taurus. Taurus has choices and options around love that could lead to a committed relationship. If they're already in a committed relationship, they may be happy and content with the way the situation is. Although things may look slow, things are well functioning. If they're not with anyone, they'll have choices and options coming in. They may have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Somebody may make them an offer that would be hard to turn down around love. Butterfly, love. Butterfly, love. When it comes to love, slow and steady wins the race, but explore your options. Be clear about your wants and needs when it comes to love, and life moves forward. You have a wish that comes true. Could be with an Aquarius or a Leo. You also have, you'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. If you're not hoping to hear from anybody, somebody new may be coming in out of the clear blue sky. If you listen to your intuition and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, life moves forward pretty quickly, like maybe before the end of this year. Stephanie, general. Investing time and effort into a side business, side project, side hustle could be bringing in extra money. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Slow and steady wins the race, but you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. You could be planning travel, possibly a road trip. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Amy for the next 48 for Sunny. This person is setting boundaries and they may be feeling undecided about something, so they shouldn't make any decisions until they're ready. Life is coming into balance. Life begins to move forward. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. They have new beginnings on the horizon around work, school, or business. They may hear from somebody they're hoping to hear from or get good news. That may be business related. Virta, general. Virta, general. They've got Virta, you've got perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, and you may be planning travel. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Lay down the laws, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Finances improve, money comes in, and then you may be doing something nice around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Evie, I did answer the one about Will. I did answer for Priyanka. Shraddha, yesterday you came, oh, that's so funny. Taurus, general. No longer holding yourself back, life could change for you for the better quickly, and through perseverance, you'll find success around business. Maybe paying off a bill of debt or a loan. You could be spending time with a Libra. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures and a new journey begins. Erica, will Medical City send my job offer soon? I had an interview a week ago. I think you'll hear from them this week. Anthony, my current job salary is low. I can't save money. I think that you're going to get a higher paid job soon before the end of this year. That's what I think. Priscilla, general for August 13th. I did that one, right? I remember reading for August 13th. Amu, I answered for.
This is what toys are.
Oh my God, I put the wrong. Oh, what a jerk. What an ass. Stacy, general for this week. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. And you could have money coming in. There may be money coming in through like side business or a side project. Courtney, have I met my husband yet, or will I be meeting him this year? I don't think you've met him yet, and I don't know when you're going to meet him. Yeah, I can't answer that. But I think it's somebody new that hasn't come in yet. Girly, I'm okay. I hope you are too. Good stuff coming in this week. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Maybe taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life moves forward towards greener pastures, and you may be planning travel. Not bad. Not bad. Amu, I answered for you already. Oh, you're welcome, Cosmic. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Stacy, for this week. You may get some good news around business, and teamwork is favored with growth, change, and transformation coming in. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. Life comes into balance, and you may be spending time with could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, maybe planning travel, possibly a road trip. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to this week. Mel, for this week, you have choices and options coming in around social activity. Life is coming into balance, and you may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You're not looking back on the past. Money comes in, finances improve. You could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Lay down the laws, set boundaries that'll serve you well. And finances improve. Not bad. Not bad. Lally, updated love for the rest of 2025. Cut away people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and your love life can move forward towards greener pastures with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Anxiety eases, and life moves forward before the end of this year. Adonis, V's of current intentions towards me at the moment, it's been a bit quiet. The intentions are for communication to come in, or for communication to pick up, and also to spend time together. But they may be kind of waiting on you, which we already know this isn't going to work. It's not going to work out the way they want it to. But if you don't reach out, you're probably going to hear something this week. Communication comes in quick, out of the blue. Listen to your intuition, and you may be spending time together. Is there anybody else here that I haven't answered for yet? All right, then I'll wrap it up, and I'll see you guys tonight. I'm going to take her to the pool, I think. I got to check the weather, but I think it's going to be hot today.
Well, it already is hot.
Oh, it already is hot? You haven't been outside yet. How do you know? Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.